Hey guys, so it is a beautiful Sunday morning and we are at our church in Coral Gables, Florida, and today is what they're having what they call Wild Sunday. And so because we deal with a lot of animals and we have a lot of friends that deal with a lot of different animals, Gus and Jeremy are right now out in the children's areas. They're visiting with the kids and telling them a little bit about the animals, and then after both of the church services are over, everybody's going to come out and hang out around the playground, and that's where we're going to have our animals where they can, touch and pet and hold some of them.
All right, guys, we got some of our critters out at the church. You can see everybody's having a great time. After this, we're going fishing.
And you're watching Two Bears Outdoors.
This guy's getting mobile.
So we brought along our collapsible rods today, and I love them. I know my husband likes it. I just absolutely love them because it's so easy to transport these things,
All right, got a little bass. Dude, what are you doing? There you go. Yeah. Come on, baby, get back in there. Don't be such a hard butt. Come on, get back in there. Be a good boy. Go, go. Good boy. Good luck.
What I call my husband is the Gator Whisperer. Seeing him kind of go out and kind of help those folks because they don't know what to do, and I'm sure they're looking at him thinking he don't know what to do either. They don't know, that he deals with alligators on a daily basis. So, some of those folks were just throwing rocks at it and trying to get it to go away. And, it kind of made it move off a little, but then it just came right back. And then you run the risk of injuring the animal. And there's really no need for that. Just back off. You're trying to get that gator just to back away. And, he actually had to do it like 3 times. That gator was definitely persistent. So again, as Gus had said before, don't feed the gators, just leave them alone, let them do their thing. And if they come towards you, just back off. It's always dangerous when you're around them. I've witnessed Gus getting pulled under, a couple of times. And it's a scary thing. I know he knows what he's doing, but it doesn't ever make it any less of, a scare, and you're always worried and concerned. And the injuries are definitely real. He's definitely had, plenty of those. He's been very blessed to have not had any, really just maiming injuries. Yes, he lost his thumb, but he was able to overcome that. But he's been very lucky. He's had quite a few bites and been very lucky with that. I can't cast it.
You like your frog better?
Oh.
There you go, there you go. Fight him, fight him. Don't tell me you lost him. See, you don't set the hook, honey. All right, we're gonna have to teach K-Bear how to set the hook. Bring it through the grass. Just bring it slow.
Oh, man. Oh, wait.
There you go.
Oh.
Good job. Good job. Bring it in. Bring it in. Nice bass.
Oh.
Fight him. Fight him. There you go.
Oh.
Nice.
Oh, goodness. Yay!
There you go. That's a nice bass. What a pretty bass.
And it's not a microfish.
That's a micro bass.
He's not that.
No,
Yours
no,
was micro.
Mine was micro. Mine was tiny. There you go.
So I was fishing with a double-tailed grub and then pulled it through the grass and the weeds. Actually, right before I even got it through the grass, this guy jumped on it. So, yay!
Nice fish. Bring it in, bring it in. Just swim it. You have to learn how to set that hook. There you go. There you go.
What is it? What is it?
Oh, there's a lot of Oscars here. All right. Good job, huh?
Set the hook that time.
You did set the hook. You set the hook very well. I'm proud of you.
There he goes. Okay. I bet he saw you. He's like, oh, that's that dude.
Little guy.
Pick him up a fish.
If you're in South Florida, avoid feeding an alligator.
Don't feed him. Don't do it.
Don't feed them, and avoid throwing rocks at them and stuff like that. Sometimes, you know, gators can become very bold. But just get away from them. Get away from them, grab your stuff, pull away. You know, it's just not fair. These animals don't know any better. They just know what they've been conditioned to do.
This is their home.
This is their home. So anyways, guys, this is Gus One Bear.
And I'm K-Bear.
And you're watching Two Bears Outdoors.
Another thing I really need to work on is setting the hook. I'm really bad about, I'm like, oh, and then I kind of jerk the rod a little bit, but I don't really set the hook. So I lost, I know, at least 4 or 5 fish earlier just because I just wasn't expecting the strike. And then I just sometimes just start reeling before I really set the hook in. So I'm still learning to do that. I've known that I'm supposed to do it forever, but knowing and doing it are 2 different things. So I'm still working on that. Every time Gus is like, you didn't set the hook. So I'm still working on that. I'm getting a little bit better, but I love to get out as much as I can and, you know, practice. And I want to try to get better so I can do, you know, more catching and not as much just fishing. You know, as Gus says, well, that's why it's called fishing, because you're fishing and not catching.